know it's been a hot minute, but better late than never. Anyways, if you find yourself clicking on the thing because of the title, and you find yourself watching this, maybe you're, maybe you're sitting with a pain that still lingers, a name you can't forget, a memory that's always replaying itself. Maybe you've been told to move on. They're trying to force you to rush yourself into a new relationship, or you're just rushing yourself to move on, and stuff like that takes time. But here's the truth: you don't have to rush. You don't have to go as fast as you can in this healing journey. You can take your time to get yourself right for the next person or anything. Most people see healing as a race to go as fast as you can, try to heal the fastest, and just move on. But that's not how healing actually works. You can't just go from one breakup and then expect yourself to not care anymore after a couple days. Especially if it was a serious relationship. It's hard to move on after stuff like that. You know, you can't expect yourself to move on like that because some things matter. Like, some things, like, you have to take your time. You can't let yourself, you can't trick yourself into thinking you have to move on as fast as you can. You can't let yourself you're basically letting yourself down by not allowing yourself to heal. You're not letting yourself heal, and it's not good. I know, especially when you're healing on your own and you open up to somebody, they might say you'll find someone new eventually, or they might say to just distract yourself with somebody else, and that in itself is just wrong because you're not giving that other person something genuine when they're probably looking for something genuine. You can't You have to go into a relationship with a positive mindset, and if you're stuck on somebody, that's not a positive mindset. And you're not giving that other person that you're with now your 100%. You're not allowing yourself to show up for them when really that's what you need to do in a relationship. I feel like there's a sacred place between the goodbye and a new beginning. There's a place right in between it. And that space is just yours. From the end of the last time you're saying goodbye to somebody, and the start of a new relationship, that time in between is yours to use how you want. It's yours to fill or to leave empty. It's yours. There's no rush to get to a new beginning, or there's no rush to fill this fill this space with anything. I don't even know. Anything. There's no need to rush to fill that space. There isn't any pressure on you whenever you're just going through life trying to figure things out. Because when you don't rush, when you allow yourself to properly feel the emotions you're feeling, and allowing yourself to mourn, to grieve, to feel joy, to feel sadness, anger, even anything, the more you allow yourself, feel, the more capable you become, the more you're able to grow as a person, the more you can just become better. And that's what this whole thing is. That's what this whole journey is about: becoming better, becoming a better person, one step at a time. As long as you're moving, as long as you keep moving and don't give up in your self-help journey, or anything, just as long as you don't give up, because then you'll find real growth, real peace. You'll find something real once you allow yourself to experience your emotions. When you let the reality of your emotions, or let the reality of yourself to feel those emotions, it just becomes things become so much more real. Things come to you better, easier. And it's just different, and it's hard. And I understand that's hard. It takes time to want to do things like that, but not to want to have to realize you need to. Sometimes the realization is hard, but once you find that real peace, that real growth, and you give up that facade, that mask, that I'm okay mask, you start to grow a strength, a calm, quiet strength that nobody can take away from you once you're able to show up for yourself. And I feel like we won't always feel that heaviness we feel after a breakup, or anything. We won't always feel so heavy. We won't always feel so down. Because one day, that memory that you used to dread will come back, but it won't be the same as it used to be. You'll look at it in an entirely new light. You'll carry it and yourself differently, more gently, less constricting. You'll allow yourself to feel. When that day comes, you'll know you didn't rush it through. You honored your heart, and you found your way back to you. So take your time. There's no deadline for healing. You aren't broken. You're just becoming a better you. And that's all I wanted to say. If there's anything you'd like me to talk about specifically, let me know. I love you guys. Stay positive. Love everybody. Anyways, peace.